Hi collective and chosen ones, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be discussing a lot about downloads that I've been receiving. So a lot of them are too much information for me to read out with the cards, and I'll still be reading a little bit of the oracle cards and do a little bit of tarot, but the majority of the reading today is going to be based on a lot of the downloads I've been receiving. So first of all, you are suddenly releasing the fear from not only yourself, but the fear that people that have been projecting onto you. So you're no longer bothered or triggered, but feeling a profound sense of love and forgiveness and compassion. You're realizing that that fear just comes from a sense of insecurity, and you are now facing this head on. You have a lot of inner peace with you, and you sense the world as unity and all at one with yourself and around others, and everyone's equally. So you're no longer feeling attached to the external world and getting caught up with other people's drama and conflict. I have come across recently a family member that's still triggering me and trying to confront me with all sorts of argument and excuse. And what I realize is that they are hurting inside, and they are knowing that our energy is elevating. So, and as such, they're trying to desperately grasp onto every single energy that they have, and not realizing that we are of a different frequency. So in that sense, they're still trying to hang on to us and no longer feel that they have control. So therefore, when you encounter anybody who's trying to trigger you and you're no longer triggered, please just retreat and work on your inner self and know that that's what's the case, and have some compassion towards that person, because they have no way of knowing how to deal with you anymore and handle you. So you're planting seeds for long term. A lot of you are really working on long-term plans, like financial plans. And in the tarot cards that I've read recently, a lot of you are building your abundance. You're feeling very grounded, and you're doing a lot of homework to get ahead and knowing what is for you and not for you, and including things like people scamming. You are now realizing who is there for you and who's trying to get to your abundance. So you're treating yourself first. A lot of you are spending a bit of time making some treats towards yourself. Just little things like even wanting to have a certain food, and you're just going out and treat yourself with it. You're reassessing goals that are in alignment with you and prioritizing things and not letting others demand on you. So say for instance, you used to, carrying their every needs whenever they want. Now you are assessing when it's time to do that. So you are letting the people know whenever they demand something from you or asking you to do certain tasks. You are letting them down gently, or you are letting them know that you can accommodate to them whenever you can, or at another time. So you're seeking your own validation now, not from others, and you're becoming very grounded and secure. You are now not comparing yourself to others, but more or less comparing yourself every day to your own accomplishment and progress. So every day you are saying to yourself, little by little, I'm improving myself from the day before or from previously. You're empowering yourself daily, as I mentioned, and you're enhancing your spiritual warrior skills in times of challenges. Over the last 12 months, I can sense that a lot of you have really powered through. And even when the worst of times, you have come through. There were a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of crying, but now you've become so strong. You're coming out of the hermit mode to meet the new you. And previous reading, you're now meeting the new you, and as well as meeting new tribe. You're also interacting with others and detaching to lots of things that people and situations that have caused you a lot of pain and heartache. But you're now looking at them from a different point of view, knowing that and understanding why they're behaving like this, and understanding now how to retreat and work on your own self. You're researching a lot on long-term goals, and this is by mentoring a lot of the successful people around you. So you are researching how they became very successful, so modeling all their achievements and success. This is to build a very rock solid foundation in your future, and you're doing a really good job. You're using calculated skills as well, and calculated sacrifices. So what that means is that this is especially for people that are working on creating your own abundance, and some of you might be using being a trader, as in stock trading, forex trading. You're using calculated risk, so you're not really gambling your money, but you are making a lot of sacrifices by studying and really modeling a lot of the professionals and how they become their success. And some of you are actually copying how they do their business. So a lot of new door and pathways opening up for you as you build up new mindsets. You're no longer the same person, and in previous reading I've mentioned that you are meeting your true self, or the new you, and you're loving it. A lot of you are still going through a lot of purging, and it may be ideal to detox, and as a lot of toxins and negative energy are still around you, and that's because you're an empath. You tend to absorb a lot of the negative energy from others, so there's a need to exercise some caution whenever you approach people with low vibration. And using your intuition, you can pick them up from a mile away. Whatever works for you, do some sort of elimination, and some of you might want to do some fasting. Some of you may want to eliminate certain foods that cause allergies, and others may want to clean out your room and clear out clutter. And a lot of the dust from outside may have an effect on you, and even the water. So let me just have a look. So every time someone upsets you, spend some time meditating to go into your inner world. And if you live with that person and you're having trouble with that person, a lot of inner work is excellent to provide some sort of a space and working with spirit. And this will also provide a distance between you and the others in terms of your energy and frequency. Some people around you, like family members and certain people, are still, as I mentioned, I can feel a lot of triggering. So just reiterate this point again. Please do not take this personally. Just catch yourself wanting to react, and catch that person wanting to try and start an argument. This is the best time for you to learn these lessons in control, and spirit is also testing you as well. It's these times that are going to cause you to create some leadership skills in how to do some healing. So send these people with unconditional love and let spirit handle this. They are really hurting inside and desperately needing any type of attention. So the sorts of reaction that you get from them is a lot of gaslighting, a lot of things that blame, and any type of conflict. And this is just to get some sort of energy, anything, because they're no longer feeling any energy coming at them or any attention, because you used to spend a lot of time attending to every needs from them. So it's time for both of you to heal, and your healing are both very different. Some of you may get also some physical symptoms like skin rash, skin issues, and skin issues are to do with boundaries. So there's a little bit more work to do if you are suffering from some skin issues. Others may be feeling very fatigued, and that's because you have given so much energy away and your power. You're feeling very tired and drained. Others might feel ailments and pain, and these are pain that you may resolve from past kind of a process before. In the past, you may have done something that may not be conducive to you or in alignment to you, and now you're just purging and feeling the pain that you may have caused others, or others may have caused you, and you're just simply clearing them out. So every time someone upsets you, expect to do some really hard inner work and distance yourself. Okay, let's see what else can be done. So the quicker you practice the art of forgiveness, the quicker your ascension process is for healing. Just because no one saw what was done and what was done to you or what you've done to others, it does not mean that it was not noticed. So Spirit always knows everything that was done. You're very grounded. And you can see a lot of things very clearly now. And when I say see, I mean also energetically, even though you can't see energy. And definitely it's time to really actively heal and help others heal as well. I'm going to draw out a couple of tarot cards, and that is more or less the answer, yes or no, for you. So I don't need to really ask you what it is or read out the cards on what it is. So this is a yes. I might read a few more. And if it's a no, I'll clarify it. This is definitely a yes, and a very powerful one too. They're all yeses. So I hope you find this very useful. I don't have a lot of negative cards for you. All it is just something for you to be aware of what I mentioned before. And I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and hopefully if you would like to give me some feedback on what you'd like me to read out or whether you find this useful, I really welcome that. And I hope to see you soon. And if you get a chance, please subscribe and hit the bell notification for me to send you some posts that are very regular on almost daily. So nowadays I may be sending out a very long post and to give you a more in-depth reading. Bye for now.